This 3 pounds of meat in there, along with 2 diced green peppers.
Look at that.
1 whole onion.
So you just chop this up in, what is that called, a chopper? Or?
Yeah, it's like a chopper.
It's a ninja.
A ninja chopper?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then we've got 3 eggs.
Or Kim calls them butt nuggets. This is my sister, folks, and there's Kim. She's just hanging out tonight.
3 eggs.
Now, we're serving 24 people with this, or?
Yes, something like that.
What do you got here?
This is a sleeve of saltine crackers. We're going to crush them and put them in there. That'll create a binder for the meat. There we go.
That's what we're talking about.
All right. Miss one moment. So, we've got all this in here. Now let's take some pepper. Be generous, because there's like 5 pounds of meat in here.
How many pounds is that meat?
5 pounds.
That's 5 pounds of meat?
That's 5 pounds of meat.
I thought it was like 1.5 pounds.
No.
That's a lot of meat.
That's 5.5 pounds of meat. So we're going to put some salt. Now, start mixing it up.
And this is before you put the sauce in?
This is before I put the sauce in. I try to get all the crackers and the bell pepper and the onions all mixed in.
With the egg?
Yes, and my hands are washed. I washed them right before, didn't touch anything else.
Now, do you ask other people to wash their hands?
I pretty much, I mean, if it's a clean cook, I don't ask them to wash their hands. I just go with the flow. And I mean, this is how I was raised.
What do you tell the people that say wear gloves when you're cooking your home dinners?
I'm cooking for my family.
Yeah.
You know, my family knows that I put love and care, and I wouldn't dare, you know, feed them dirty, you know.
Yeah, you clean the dirt out of under your fingernails.
Oh, yeah. Scrub them with a brush. You can't find a lick of dirt under there. Now is the time for the barbecue sauce.
What are we using?
Sweet Baby Ray's.
Okay, traditional.
Traditional. Squirt it all in there.
The whole bottle?
Well, but this is with 5 pounds of meat. So with that, almost all of it, I say probably 2/3 of the bottle.
Love that.
And we just mix there again.
I mean, this looks like it's going to be absolutely delicious.
Oh, it's amazing. I'm not a big meatloaf fan, but I do love this meatloaf.
All right, so we got that all nice and mixed?
All nice and mixed. Now we dump it.
Whoa, look at that big meat.
Get everything out of it. We're going to mash it down.
So you mash the big meat down.
You do. You do. And you don't want it to overflow. And there's a trick for the grease when you're making meatloaf. Tuck it under. Then you have a little, like, moat for your grease.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So you just...
They call it a grease trap?
Yeah, it's like a grease trap.
Love that.
And so all the grease will gather around here.
Nice.
So that you don't have it all in there.
All right, that looks good and done.
All right, we're going to put it in the oven on 350 degrees. This is a very large one, so it might take 1.5 hours, but usually when I make one that's just a couple pounds, I do it for 1 hour.
Okay. All right. Holy, you put ketchup on it too in the interim?
I did.
Look at that thing.
This
is 5 pounds of pure girth meat.
Yes. And the grease is in the wells.
Yes, and so you can actually scoop the grease up and just pour it on the meat after. Let's try this. Look at the meat.
Very hot. Careful.
That's delicious. All right, what do we got again?
Okay, we got a box of cooked bow ties. I went ahead and cooked them before we... Well, that one don't want to go.
There it goes.
There we go. 2 cups of rotisserie chicken. We got a big bowl here. We're just going to combine everything for supper. 1 cup of the shaved Parmesan cheese.
Yum.
A 1/2 cup of bacon bits. Now I'm gonna mix that up a little bit before we get any more, so we don't get too much in it and not be able to stir it up.
And did we say the bow tie pasta was chilled?
Yes, it's cold. You always
Yep.
rinse when you're mixing in a salad like this.
Because you don't want the salad to wilt.
No. Then we're gonna take 2 cups of romaine lettuce.
We're using this kind, market side leafy romaine.
Okay. Got it in there. Now we're going to take a bag, 5-ounce bag of these Caesar croutons.
Ooh, that looks good.
Yeah.
Whoa.
A lot of noises in the kitchen
Yeah.
today. This will be a nice little pasta salad with our dinner, our chicken maybe. Okay, now you're going to take any creamy Caesar. It don't have to be this brand, but any 12 ounces of it. This is a 16, so we won't need all of it.
Gosh, that's a lot of dressing no matter
Yeah.
what, right?
Yeah, see, I mean, you can use it.
However, you can add however much
Yeah.
you want.
And I think you probably need to put some, then toss it.
And see where we're at.
Yes, yeah, that way you won't get it too.
What's your favorite kind of salad dressing?
I like ranch or Thousand Island. I don't like all ranches though. That's probably enough in that one. That's looking
Oh yeah,
good.
that looks really good. We need a taste tester.
I know, and this is so simple.
Tyler, you want to taste test this?
I'm coming.
Okay, because this looks good. And I believe it'd be good for you.
Ooh.
Don't that look good? We're going to give
It
you
does
some
look
bow
good.
ties, some lettuce, chicken in there. Look at all
Wow.
that.
No, is this gonna be too hot? Do I need to let it cool down?
No, this
No,
is a
it's
cold salad, sir.
Cold salad. Make sure to get every little
You
bite.
got get your crouton there.
Yeah, get the Oh, you guys hear that crunch? So Tyler, what's in this is bow tie, chicken, croutons, what kind of lettuce?
Romaine.
Romaine and Caesar salad.
That's really good.
Yeah, I think that's
What would
good.
you rate it?
An 8.8.
Okay, so what could work? What could make give it a 9?
He's just not
I
a
just
salad.
think it's.
He's probably not a salad person. He'd rather have some meat and taters.
I think it's good how it is.
It looks delicious to me. Cans of Rotel sauce.
Oh boy.
Throw them down in the bowl.
Uh huh.
Okay, 1 cup of chicken broth.
Okay.
I think every recipe has to have chicken broth.
Low sodium.
Yes. Tablespoon of chili powder.
Or what do they call that? Healthy request.
Yes,
But
we don't
it's-
buy none of that.
it's gross.
No, that is nasty. Teaspoon of,
Cumin or cumin?
it's whatever. C-U-M-I-N is what
All right.
it is. I can spell. I know that. I may not can say. Then I've got half teaspoon of salt, 4 teaspoon of pepper. Well, chili powder's strong, so just kind of mix your seasonings in with your Rotel.
Yeah.
3 cups of our shredded chicken, where I boiled the breast earlier and got them all shredded up.
Now, you can boil your breast or do whatever you want.
Then we want a jar of black beans, but we did drain them and rinse them before I got them in the bowl. A bag of frozen corn, and I just picked up the gold and white. It doesn't matter, it can be all yellow.
Make sure to chew your corn well because it's hard to digest.
Then you're gonna put in 12 corn tortillas that you've quartered. I've already got them quartered.
Oh, this is an
It's a
interesting
little
recipe.
bit. I just found
I mean-
So now we're gonna combine all this together. Let's just add. We got a little bit more chicken broth here. Let's
Add a
just,
little bit more.
yeah. Let's just put that in there, so we don't want no dry.
We don't.
Now we have to have Monterey Jack cheese. We need half of it in here now. So we're gonna put half of it. The rest we're gonna save for the top. Okay, so now that we got that, now that's better.
Good. Let's dump it.
Right now, you're just going to take your 9x13 greased
Right.
casserole, and you're going to dump it literally in here.
That looks
Boy,
like
it's kind of heavy.
heavy and there's a lot of stuff.
There is. I might have to, but
Ooh, it's strong.
okay. Well, we don't want to leave any of our grease, especially not our liquid. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's looking nice.
We're gonna bake this for 25 minutes, then we'll put our cheese on the top and
Let's
bake it
do
a
it.
little bit. Okay, now do cover it with aluminum foil, because you don't want your tortillas getting too toasty. Okay. Okay, we've cooked this for 25 minutes. So now we're just gonna pull it out a little bit, remove our aluminum foil.
Oh, don't look bad.
Now we're gonna put the other half of the
Monterey
Jack cheese on top and cook it for 10 minutes.
Make sure you don't burn yourself, folks. We're just gonna leave that right there.
No, we're not. No, we're
Don't
not.
burn your hand, Kim.
I'm not.
It's like playing Operation.
Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna put it in there for 10 minutes and it'll be done. We got enough liquid, but I believe, look at it.
Look at that. That's great.
Okay, 10 minutes. Okay.
Oh wow, fabulous!
Yes. Oh, wow.
Look at that. Honestly, looks pretty good.
Yeah, we'll let it cool a second and then we'll dig in.
All right.
Okay, we'll give me some tortilla here and
It's tortilla, Kim.
or tortilla, whatever it is. I'm not sure about all that tortilla.
Not tortilla, tortilla.
Tortilla.
No, tortilla. It's Tortilla. Tortilla.
Well, here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, we're going to say tortilla.
Okay. Blow on that. Oh, Kim. Is it not hot?
It's cool, yeah.
Are you sure? Mm-hmm. Okay. What do you think?
You know, it's good. I don't know if I like that soggy corn tortillas.
But not bad?
Not bad. It's good. A couple pounds of ground beef. We're going to brown up.
Oh, the meat looks nice and brown.
Okay, now we are going to add 4 chopped jalapenos.
Or jalapenos, as my mom would say.
Yes, and about a medium onion.
Okay.
I'm going to let that simmer on here for a few minutes.
All right, looks good.
Okay, we're going to have this set aside while we make the batter. Okay, we're going to take 1 can of cream style corn, dump that in a bowl with 1 cup of whole milk, a half a cup of vegetable oil, and 2 eggs. We're going to combine this all first. Now we're going to add 1 cup of self-rising cornmeal, 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay, we're going to combine all this up. Okay, now what you're going to do is take half of this batter, pour it in a 9 by 13 greased casserole dish. So we're going to take this, do half in here. Make this a little bit more, okay? Now you're going to take cheddar cheese. I've got 4 cups here. We're going to put 2 cups on now. Okay? Then you're going to take your hamburger mixture and add it next.
All of it?
All of it. Or I can just turn it over.
Might as well. Now, we did 2 pounds of meat, but you can do 1.
Yes, you can use 1, but we thought we might just have some good old meat in here.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good.
Okay, once you've got the meat on there with your jalapenos and onions, you're going to take your other 2 cups of cheddar cheese, put it on there. So you got 4 cups of cheese on the recipe.
Dang, that looks good.
Okay, and the last thing you're going to do, pat it down a bit, you're going to add the remaining of your batter on top. Okay, we'll take our spatula,
Get it all
get
scooped
all
out.
out of there. And spread it out. Now this will have to cook for about an hour on 350. But then you'll have a good casserole for dinner tonight.
Looks good. Let's
Does
try a
look
bite
good.
of this.
Okay, let's try here.
Sure. Oh, it comes out perfectly.
Oh, look at that melted cheese.
And the jalapenos in there.
Yep, there's lots of them. I did 6 instead of 4.
That looks
There's
really
your
nice.
fork.
All right, I'm gonna hand off the phone.
Oh, you can hand me the phone.
All right, looks good. Let's try this. Everything looks cooked throughout.
We gave it a few minutes to cool. It must still be a little warm too.
But really good.
Really good?
Here, babe.
Got 1 pound of shredded hash browns straight into the crock pot.
Yum.
All right, now that we got that in there, we're gonna take our 1 pound of ground beef,
Oh,
add it to our already hot skillet.
you put any oil or just...
No, because ground beef is already fatty. Okay, we're gonna start mixing that up. Add in some garlic, just some minced garlic.
Ooh, nice.
Give it a little flavor.
How much are you putting in?
Just about 1 teaspoon.
That looks about right.
Onion, we'll give this a good stir.
Wait, I think I have it over here. This is diced up really nice.
Thank you. Gonna add it to our beef that's cooking. It's a yellow small onion.
It's nice and that looks
Yeah.
nice and brown.
It's great. All done. So we're gonna take it over to our crock pot
Ooh,
and we're just gonna dump it in.
right over.
Yeah, and I don't like to drain it because it's already 80% lean and I like the fat. It gives it a good flavor.
We need a little more fat.
Yeah, and we're not having a ton of like fatty foods in this anyway, so it'll just be a good balance. Okay, now that we have our meat in there, we
look at
have
that.
1 can of green chilies.
Ooh, fire
This
roasted.
adds really good flavor. Green chilies, you can pretty much add them to anything Tex-Mex and it's delicious. Okay, we also have 1 can of Rotel. We have the mild version here, so no, we don't always like it spicy.
Ooh, that looks pretty.
Next, this is the secret ingredient, Fiesto Nacho Cheese Sauce. Did you know Campbell's made this?
I didn't. It looks just. Ooh, it. That looked disgusting, but whatever.
And then we're gonna add in a can of refried beans.
Gotta squish that thing out. There it
got
is.
it.
Perfect.
And last but not least, we have 1/2 cup of sour cream.
And we have actually one more ingredient.
Oh yeah, sorry, one more. The most important, all the flavor comes from this. We have our taco seasoning. We're gonna just dump all this in here. And then we're gonna give it a good mix. Okay?
Let's stir this thing. Let's see how it's done, babe.
We actually forgot one more ingredient, the most important ingredient. We need 2.5 cups of mild cheddar cheese.
That's good.
You just gotta eyeball it. Then I like to take some tongs because it really gets down in there deep. And mix.
The poke and twist.
Really just gets it all nice and stirred together.
All right, that looks nice and mixed.
Alright, now that we got our crock pot all mixed together nice, we're gonna turn it on. And we're gonna do it on high for 2 hours. Oops. There we go.
All right, our final reveal. Oh, wow.
This smells good.
Is it, so it's a casserole, right? Or
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, it's like a 1 dish meal from crock pot. It's really hot.
Make sure to blow on it, Tyler. We don't want the same thing to happen as last time.
Really blow on it good. So you don't want to burn yourself.
Cheers. Ooh.
That took pretty good.